All right, here we are taking a look at the SPY this morning, Tuesday, May the 2nd. My name is Anne-Marie Band, and this is the Moneyball Morning Report for the Benzinga Pro platform. Oh my goodness, that thing just stopped me out by the tick. Sorry, just saw a trade back there. Just stopped me out on the tick, which is annoying. Let's take a look at what's going on with these charts here. We can see a lot of price action sitting up here, right? Traders really battling the top from a weekly perspective. Today, underneath the open of the prior day. This is bearish, so it means traders are fleshing out the support. Where might that be? Might be 413. It might be 414. Somewhere right around this zone, I do believe the traders are trying to hang on to frontline support. The problem is, the longer that they try to hang on and can't break back up above 415, 415.20, it means that there's more of a drift downward. If there's a drift downward, and we very easily could have one today, let it go down past these levels. If you're looking for a long, don't stop looking for the long until it's come back into heavy congestion. And that's going to be the opening tick of 3 days prior. 411, 413, we might see some buyers. If we get above 415 and we pull back and we hold the pre-market low at 414.50, we can move up into 415, 416, possibly even 417. I suspect we've got ourselves a really choppy day ahead, and so I don't see any great big gains. I do like the idea of selling the iron condor today because of the sideways patterns. Let's take a look at the Qs. Qs positive for the week, which is not like much of the others, but inside of the prior week. And then today, we see us just inside the open of the prior day. So that means that buyers came in somewhere around here at 321.75. I have no idea what just happened to all of my charts. Got terrible connectivity this morning, folks. Absolutely horrific. Okay, there we go. Let's go back to the Qs. Sorry about that. Yeah, they have come into this low area at 321.70 and have said, hey, listen, let's try and start buying it here. Notice, if they lose this edge, they are going to step down, right? They are going to step down. And right now, because we have not broken the high of the prior day or the close of the prior day, we've got some bearish pressure building. My suspicion is wait for these fades to pick up some longs. And indeed, the first part of the day ought to look like shorting action at the outset. All right, let's take a look at the SPXL, triple leveraged, sitting right at the top of resistance. Here, still not being able to go up. Yesterday, popped up into our zone. Notice, this went right up into the 76 area, which, you know, we were looking at. The fade, same place around here. 75, they ought to hold this area. If they can't, buyers are going to step in. 75.27 is that region you want to watch for the failed retest to bring a selling pressure event in here. Otherwise, probably going to hang on, or we come into 73.24. Right? Today looks super messy. It looks absolutely terrible, to be honest. The day looks very messy, but we can see sellers trying to get themselves involved in the chart. So you want to really watch the opening ranges of these formations. Taking a look at the TQQQ, this one bullish, right? A little bit, but still sitting at heavy resistance. Traders pushing up, but they can't hold. So what do traders do? They come back, gather reinforcements, and they'll try it again. So my suspicion is the following. If this floor, 2802, holds, right? If it holds, that means it could lose the level, come into the low at 2784, but then recover and hold that as the floor. We've got upside progress back into the 2849 area and a potential breakout to 31. If we lose 28 and we bounce, but we cannot break above 2825, this chart is going to fade. And it's going to fade into this area of heavy congestion. The sharper the motion, meaning the more volume that's sitting on this fade, the more likely it is it can wick down. Do you see these wicks? TQQQ, you got to be really careful trying to pick a bottom with these guys because the wicks can get very monstrous. Let me take the last look at the IWM. IWM, of course, looks terrible because it's the regional, it's the Russell ETF, but we're still looking in a place that says, hey, if I get above 174.40 and I hold that, I'm going to hold that 175 and I'm going to try to hit the higher levels. Notice what happened yesterday. It came in, opened here, rocketed above this area. So the breach above that 175.40 should have said, hey, listen, as long as I hold the close of my prior day and chop around, maybe I give myself 20, 30 cents, I can take a long and walk it straight up the chain into heavy congestion. And to me, that heavy congestion is really somewhere around 177, 176.94. It got up there and then completely collapsed. Okay, so your job as a trader today is simply to look for your entries and then get out when you see heavy congestion to the left. Here's what's happening now. We've gapped down. We have no shadow or no wick sitting above the open. So no buyers have tried to push this chart to the north. So this also looks fairly bearish to me, that the bounce action into the 175 area, if it cannot get above 175.40, it's going to be a short, and we are going to flesh out some of these lower levels before we bounce higher. All right, good luck trading today. I'll see you all tomorrow.